Ublaloatak. Kanuik Pizzy. Ready? Let's say our high school creed. We, the students of Brevig Mission, believe in treating others with the respect we would like to have, feeling each other's pain and caring when one of us is hurting, being thoughtful and knowing that others will return the favor, being honest and trustworthy, stopping ourselves and each other when we are being disrespectful, helping each other without being asked, practicing maturity to prepare ourselves for adulthood, and acting responsibly to keep ourselves away from trouble. We will be nice, we will be calm, and we will carry on. We have several things to talk about this morning, and the first one we're going to talk about is gym. Now, since many of you are traveling on Friday, I'd like you to try to get your ideas to me today for how you would like to change high school gym with the parameters that we talked about. If you guys don't give me any ideas, maybe I'll just do what I want to do. And I'm not a teenager, so you might not like what I pick, but I would do my best. So please get me your ideas. I'd love to have 1, 2, 3 different ideas to figure out how we could make gym be more motivating and more fun for all of you. The second thing we need to talk about is having food and drink right above your computer. Guys, even the professionals don't do that. And people who pay for their own computers don't eat on top of their computers. Now, I know after school we're having more after school fun and after school time, but we never eat right on top of and in front of our computer. All of those little crumbs go down on the keyboard. It's awful. Now, I did my example here, but it's on my iPad and it has a different kind of keyboard, so it's not going to have as high of an impact. But I have personally spilt this coffee all over my lap at my desk. I'm really lucky that I didn't spill it on the computer. I've been at places where people have spilled stuff on their computer. It typically ruins them. We don't want that for you guys. You have a nice set of computers. We're lucky to have them. So here's what I want you to do. You take, if you're having juice or something, you set that aside an arm's length away. Then when you want to have a drink of something, you turn over here, have a drink, put it back. Same with the crackers. If you're having a drink and crackers, you leave them right over there. You turn, eat, okay? Then you come back. Please not right above the computers. If you see an adult accidentally make that mistake, be as polite as you would with a mask with a kind and gentle reminder, because nobody wants to ruin their computer and sometimes it's easy to forget. Thanks, everybody. Okay, last item. Last item. We have our teams headed out to play. This weekend they are traveling, so I want to talk to you a little bit about what that means so you can be mentally prepared. It means that today we'll need to make a plan to get students COVID testing. You have to have a COVID test that's negative before you can leave. So there might be a little bit of rushing around here or there to get all that taken care of. It also means that there is a special plan for how you as players will conduct yourselves when you go to another site. I want you to be prepared for that too. It won't be like your usual trips. Okay, so take a look at this. This thing is called a mitigation plan. This is 4 pages of stuff that had to be planned and organized so that the communities that you live in and your parents would rest assured that you'd be as safe as possible. I'd like to read you a couple things about how this trip will be different than trips you've taken in the past. This is very important because if you do not follow these guidelines, you won't be allowed to travel. Your coach and I are responsible for getting you to follow these guidelines, and you are responsible for helping your coach help you follow these guidelines. This is how it's going to work. These are some of the big changes, okay? You're not going to be allowed to be checked out to anyone in the community. You have to bring and use your own water bottle the entire time. You will not be allowed to go walking all over the community or allowed to go to the store. You won't be allowed to be around community members. You're only allowed to be around people from the opposing teams, the essential workers of the school, or any other adults like the coaches. The reason for this is the players have had negative COVID tests. We're doing all these things to reduce the risk of anything traveling from one village to another or one person to another. You're going to have to wear your masks a lot of the time and only take them off when it's safe. That includes adults and students. I don't care what the other teams do. You guys have to follow the plan. I don't want your travel messed up. If it gets reported that we're not following the plan, we could get kicked off the travel list, and nobody wants that to happen. Okay, here's the last one, and it's a big one. I'm going to read it right from this lovely mitigation paper. Visiting teams must stay in a pre-sanitized location away from other staff, students, and community members. So a lot of the free ranging around that you've had fun doing in the past when you would travel is going to switch to you socializing in your rooms, okay? Whatever other guidelines the site has, there's going to be a lot of limitations, and I want you to be prepared for that. There are a lot of people that advocated that we could do this safe enough for you guys to be able to go and compete. So we want you to have lots of fun. We want you to stick together. You help your coach helps you, you help each other, your friends help you to follow these guidelines. Keep your masks on as much as you possibly can. You'll need some mask breaks. Be good role models for each other. If other teams aren't following things, you still follow them. We don't want your travel to get messed up, okay? I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday today. Work hard, learn lots, and take care of each other.